Good morning and welcome to Two Brain Health Coaches Clutch. This morning, Pam and I are talking about the progress we've made on our health goals. So, Pam, how are you doing?
Well, good morning. I'm actually doing pretty decent. Not as good as I was hoping for. I really wanted to dash right in there and jump on all of the above that I had mentioned. But at the same token, that was something that I said, when we talked about that I was trying to give myself a little bit of grace and ease into some of it and recognize that it's a process and it's something that's going to take me a little bit of time. But I did start on the elimination of the uh, nightshades. Sorry, I couldn't even think of the name of them. On the nightshades, and I am starting to suspect that potatoes are something that I might not should be eating. I love the nightshades. Are probably potatoes and tomatoes are probably my two favorite foods on the planet. And I mean, I could sit and eat those little cherry tomatoes, just like candy. And I had been without any of it for about 2 weeks, and then I started some back a couple of days ago, and I have experienced joint pain that I haven't had in a while. My left knee and leg, the whole leg actually, has just been really irritated. Now, granted, it's just something I'm looking into and suspecting that might be an issue. But I had suspected this before with the tomatoes, which was the reason why I was thinking, I may have an issue because I experienced some joint pain back in the summer, and I was eating a lot of, fresh tomatoes. But also, as we both know, we've had some pretty rough winter weather. So
And we're
cold.
not used to it, so it's really
Yes,
something.
yes, that changes that barometric pressure, boy, howdy. So, I'm starting to feel some of those effects, and thinking that, it's hard to determine, the chicken and the egg kind of thing,
Mhm.
which one is really the culprit. So what I had done was I ordered a home test on food sensitivity.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm waiting for that to come in. I'm actually disappointed it hasn't made it here yet. Um, but I'm going to do that. And I recognize that I don't want that to be an end all be all kind of thing,
Yeah, I think
but
that's wise. Listen to your body.
yes.
Yeah.
But I would kind of like to have a comparative kind of thing. It's kind of like, when we were checking for the A1c, having that home test
Yeah.
and then also having the lab test from, the doctor's office, to have a comparison and make sure that, everything seems to be going okay.
May I
Uh,
share something?
yes.
Okay. I was very ill in 2005 with chronic fatigue, and I had to take a year off work that I love. That was my reason for living. And I work with a doctor named Vera Kentipong, and she was an allergist, immunologist, and pediatrician, and she was an MD. And she also did alternative and complementary medicine because when she became ill, traditional medicine did not help her. And it opened a whole new world with her. She was, by that time, semi retired. And she did applied kinesiology, which is something that chiropractors use. And Dr. Klinghardt, who is one of the most knowledgeable doctors who works only with people who are severely ill, who have done everything in their, that's possible to do. He gets them and that's their last resort.
Right.
And he uses applied kinesiology as well. And I've done it. I've practiced it with a blood pressure cuff, putting a morsel underneath my tongue. I have practiced it using a laser. I get far back and I see how far I can do the laser, and then I get the food. And it's just something to add to it. You want to do the traditional. You want to confirm it by what your body says. You want to listen to your body, how it responds, and those are two things. And then the other thing was one of the researchers on insulin resistance and diabetes. His name is Aaron Segal, and he says we don't spike to the foods or react to foods. It's not. It's complicated, and we're individual. And he talked about potatoes, and I cannot get near potato. My glucose goes up.
Right.
So certain foods do spike things in us, and so if you're noticing it, you're right on track. Yeah.
Yeah. I really am very suspicious,
Yeah.
and um, so that's one thing that I have seen going in a good direction, and
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the exercise going like I want to.
Yeah. Well, this was a hard week for that.
Yes, and but I am headed in the right direction.